standard deviation of a population. The population is small here, it consists of only 5 data points. The numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the first thing we will do is to find the mean of this population. So mean of population is given by mu. This is to be read as mu is Greek small m. Since it is mean, begins with letter m, is given by sum of the numbers. Okay, this is sum. This is sigma, Greek capital S, divided by population size. So that will be equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by 5, which is equal to 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, divided by 5 numbers is 3. So this is the mean of this population, number 3. Now, next step is to find deviation or difference of each number in the data set. Number in the data set from the mean. So this deviation is given by x is the number minus mu, where x is a number in the data set. In the data set. Okay, so let's make a table of x, then x minus mu, and then we will also need x minus mu squared multiplied by itself one time. So the first number is x, is 1. So 1 minus the mean is 3 is minus 2. And minus 2 square is minus 2 times minus 2. 2 minuses will make it positive. Okay. Next number is 2 and it's deviation from the mean. So this is the deviation. X minus mu is 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Then we will square. Minus 1 square is minus 1 times minus 1 is positive 1, because 2 minuses make it positive. Next number in the data set is 3 and its deviation from the mean is 0. So 0 square is 0, deviation squared. So this is deviation squared. Deviation is the difference of the number from the mean in the data set. Next one is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. And 1 square is 1. Because 1 times 1 is also 1. Next number in the data set is 5. So 5 minus 3 is 2. And 2 square is 4. Next, we will find the sum of the squares of the deviation. Again, this symbol is sum. It is Greek capital S. Greek S, capital S, or sigma. And it means sum. So we are going to find the sum of this column, or sum of x minus mu square, which is 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10. Now variance, this is variance, this is small s square, okay, in Greek of course, is sum of x minus mu square divided by n. So variance is like the average of the squares of the deviations from the mean. It's an average because you're dividing by the population size, which is 10 divided by 5, which is 2. So again, variance, this is variance, is square of the standard deviation. It's an average of the squares of the deviation. Now standard deviation, that's our goal. Because it is a population, it is square root. Standard deviation is sigma, and it is square root of variance. Or it is square root of 2. We can use our calculator and find out the square root of 2 as 1.414. Okay. So again, we want to find the standard deviation of the population, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, only 5 numbers in the population. First we find the mean, which is sum of the numbers divided by the total number in the population. Because it's an average, it's given by mu, small m in Greek language, and it's 15 over 5 is 3. Now we find the deviation of each number in the population from the mean, which is x minus mu. We also find the square of the deviations, corresponding squares of the deviation. And we make this column for x minus mu and x minus mu square. At the end, we add the sum of the squares of the deviation, which is the sum of the numbers in the last column. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10. Now, variance is an average of the squares of the deviation. Why it's an average, you might ask? Because we divide it by the population size. So it's 10, sum of the squares of the deviation, divided by the population size, 5 is 2. Now, we also want to find out standard deviation. Now, standard deviation is the square root of the variance. Okay, so it's square root of 2, it's 1.414. So there is a distinction between variance and standard deviation. Variance is the average of the squares of the deviation, whereas standard deviation is an average of the deviations from the mean. Okay, so first we find the variance, from there we find the standard deviation. So I'll stop here today. If you have any comment, please write me a note. I'd also love to know where you are watching from. That will be great. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like this video, share with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner. And I will be back soon with another interesting video. So please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button. Also, please do not forget to click on the bell button, which will notify you every time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a nice day. See you next time.